Welcome back to Data Center Battlegrounds. Today is Sunday, June 28th, and it is the Coffee Talks edition, just like always on the weekend. So this one's going to be a little bit of a lighthearted video. I didn't really have anything planned for today, but there was a company on LinkedIn that I had spotted earlier this week called Nebius. I think if I'm pronouncing that right, Nebius. And Nebius is a company on LinkedIn, which is an AI cloud company bringing powerful full stack infrastructure for AI developers and practitioners across the enterprise, basically to generate AI. Anyway, long story short, they posted a LinkedIn post with the following thing. Your weekend listing is here. We made ASMR videos out of the real sounds from our data centers, offices, and hardware R&D center. The first track was created for the kind of person who finds the click of a memory stick perfectly seating in a motherboard unreasonably calming, dropping more tracks here every Friday through July. I'm going to do a YouTube reacts to this, y'all. Like, this is insane. And the reason why I bring it up is because I was thinking that this YouTube channel is like it's very new. It's like it's only 3 weeks old by this point, and I have different content ideas that I want to do, but I'm also scared to kind of like do them because like y'all have gotten used to me hopefully like yapping on like the microphone either for the news media reacts on Mondays, which is coming out tomorrow, or the YouTube reacts on Wednesday and Friday. So if I'm being 100% honest, for the future of the channel, which I know it's only 3 weeks old, but I'm the person that kind of does everything. So from like a personal branding perspective, I'm not a company. I'm Nate. I'm like the research fellow that like literally lives in DC, finds data center politics to be fairly interesting, along with the tech and the environmental impacts for data centers and AI. And like I don't want to kind of ruin that branding image, if that kind of makes sense. But if I'm being 100% honest as well, then like there were some ASMR ideas I had where I would be like, okay, like on Reddit, for example, I saw this like one clip that I posted on my LinkedIn where it was a noise HVAC fan ceiling or whatever. And like, those like lofty sound videos that you can like kind of tune into or whatever. I was thinking like I might like do that, you know what I mean? But it's more of a joke. It's not serious, and it's like I don't know whether or not that would like kill the channel, or if would like or if it would like I don't know, just like another video for the sake of the algorithm. So I don't know. I'm still kind of like messing around with ideas. I think I'll react to it on like Wednesday or Thursday. It would be pretty fun, why not? But a data center ASMR 1 hour of real sounds from inside Nebius. That's so interesting. Like, why? Like, well, not how, but why would you? Yeah, why would you do something like this? But anyway, that's literally all I had for y'all today. Just like different content ideas on the channel, and then like this ASMR stuff popped up, and I was like, huh. That's a pretty big niche for YouTube. I wonder if I could maybe clock in on that and be like, here's my data center ASMR videos. Oh my lord, because I do listen to a lot of music while I do research and I write stuff, but I don't know if I personally would listen to a data center ASMR video with an HVAC fan like going off in the background. That seems so silly. But then again, I've also listened to like whale noises or bugs chirping, but not HVAC fans going off. So anyway, that's all I have for y'all today. YouTube's going well. I'm trying to put out videos that I hope y'all find educational. I'm learning a lot by doing them, to be honest, because like I'll say something one video and then I'll find a report the next and I'll be like, damn, like I was wrong about that completely, And so like I'm learning a lot just by doing this. And then the YouTube reacts, I think my favorite form factor, if you want to call it that, is the YouTube reacts. That's so low effort because like all I got to do is just like throw this up on OBS and then just react to it. I can just pause the video for 2 seconds and say like, oh wait, AOC Cortez did this, or AI frontier models only require a third of the compute for whatever. It's kind of cool because like I learn a lot and I can share that with y'all. And then, my intent with the channel is to cover like the latest groundbreaking developments like that's happening in the US at the very least, and then also raise awareness about these issues because it is clearly problems that we like need to solve in society today as a result of like technology. Like again, I want to reiterate that like I have never seen people so I said data centers were like a politically divisive topic like in a previous video or like one that's upcoming, but like for the people specifically, I have never seen folks united around a common cause like that. The last time we had something like this, it was the Civil War. I'm joking. But data center, like you have Republicans coming together with Democrats, independents coming together with conservatives, like like I said yesterday, like red or blue, if you're anti-data center, we'll vote for you. Like that's one saying that's like stuck with me with other videos that I've done. It's so fascinating. And what a time to be in energy policy too. We're experiencing a nuclear renaissance again. Geothermal is like it was the dark horse for a long time and now it's front and center. Solar and wind are still there kicking. Natural gas is exploding, and like we are still at the very beginning out of all of this for data centers and AI. Like we don't really talk about AI job displacement a lot on the channel, but it's a valid concern that even I had. Like I graduated, to make this a little personal, like I graduated with my second master's here in DC. I want to say like 2 weeks ago at this point. Like the time has gone by so quick, just because YouTube is a major time sink. And like I'm, I consider myself mid-career. I'm 30. I've worked at least like 5 to 6 years like in the environmental like field as a whole, and that's like been built up with like side projects and hustles and like all that stuff. So I feel for people that are graduating like zero, years of job experience, straight out of college, they're in student debt, they need a job, wages are stagnant, inflation is still a thing, and everyone's trying to just survive, I think, at a very difficult time like in the job market. Thankfully, DC has always been a bubble for sure. I've been here for 3 years, right? The DC job market is a bubble in itself, and it is a little bit more difficult now with Doge kind of wreaking havoc with government jobs and stuff like that. The rest of the country, uh, I'm not seeing really good signs, across the board. But again, if you're in AI or data centers, then you're doing just fine. I'm a white collar worker. I'm not blue collar. So, I have family members that are like electricians, HVAC people, concrete layers, all that stuff, and they're doing great. Oh my God, they're doing great. I just give me like an energy policy analyst job at a data center company. Let me talk about legislation and just like, can we please build this to benefit people, the environment, and society? That's all I want. You know what I mean? Like that's all I want at the end of the day. So I don't know. If YouTube ever takes off, who knows? I could be a professional commentator. I doubt it, because data centers are so damn niche. But I'll be damned if I'll be damned if I say like this isn't fun, because it is. It's fun talking to y'all for a bit. I might do live streaming fairly soon. We'll see how that goes. Um, it'll be fun to interact with y'all if you even watch the videos at all. So anyway, that's enough for this morning. That's all I had for you today. Just like the ASMR stuff was like pretty interesting for me, and I'll react to that definitely, this week or whatever. And yeah, like, share, and subscribe to the video, if you want to. I really appreciate it. Read the Climate Code newsletter. It's out there for y'all as well. That covers like environmental impacts of AI and data centers. And I'm learning more about like how to do YouTube better. Like I'm gonna kind of mess up the audio, but I got the microphone, right? And then I might do like a soundboard or something for fun, to make it like more interactive or funny at the very least. Maybe get a better camera too eventually. I'm using my laptop camera, not an actual webcam, so the quality is like, I know it's a little crap, but deal with it, okay? Like, I'm having fun here. I'm learning along the way, and I get to share what I learn with y'all. So, anyway, like, share, and subscribe. Love y'all, and I will see you on Monday.